Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee is the national Olympic committee representing Taiwan. In 1979, the International Olympic Committee passed a resolution in Nagoya, Japan, resuming the rights of the Chinese Olympic Committee in the IOC, and meanwhile renaming the Taiwanese Olympic Committee as Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee. Timeline concerning the Olympic recognition. The following timeline concerns the different names and principal events concerning recognition of the ROC Olympic team. 1910. The Chinese National Olympic Committee is created. 1932. ROC competes in the Olympics for the first time as China. 1951. The Chinese National Olympic Committee moves from Nanking to Taipei. 1952. ROC team briefly withdraws from the Olympics because its delegation was listed as China. 1954. IOC adopted a resolution officially recognizing the People's Republic of China Chinese Olympics Committee. The PRC is invited to take part in the 1956 Olympics. The PRC organizes a delegation. 1956. ROC represented at Melbourne Games as the Republic of China. PRC withdrew from the Games in protest because in the list of IOC members 2 Chinese National Olympic Committees were listed. 1958. PRC withdrew from Olympic movement and from the federations governing the Olympic sports. Professor Tung Huyi, an IOC member for the PRC, resigned. 1959. ROC informed that as it did not control sport on mainland China, it could not continue to be recognized as the Chinese National Olympic Committee. All applications under a different name would be considered. 1960. ROC Committee renamed the Olympic Committee of the Republic of China and so recognized. 1963. Agreed by the IOC that during an Olympic Games the delegation from Taiwan should be known as Taiwan but would be allowed to use the initials ROC on sports outfits. 1968. IOC agreed to renaming Taiwan team as the Republic of China after the Mexico Games and to the participation under that banner. 1976. ROC is not permitted to participate in the Montreal Games as long as it insists on the name Republic of China, because the host country recognized the PRC as the sole legitimate government of China. 1979. IOC recognizes the PRC Olympics Committee as representing China for the first time since communist rule began in 1949. The IOC decision followed a postal ballot among 89 members. Under the IOC decision, the ROC's Olympics Committee would be renamed the Chinese Taipei Olympics Committee, recognized only as a provincial body, and would no longer be allowed to use the ROC's national anthem or flag at the Olympic Games. 1980. Chinese Taipei boycotts the Moscow Games due to the decision it must use the name Chinese Taipei in international sporting events. 1984. Chinese Taipei competes for the first time under the new moniker at the Sarajevo Games. 2008. Chinese Taipei competes for the first time in mainland China at the Beijing Games.